Hey everybody, it's me Stacey here at Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com. Hey everybody, hello. Welcome to today's Saturday with Stacey YouTube class number 639. Hi everybody. Hi, I'm still kind of getting used to being in this space. This is a huge, well, I don't want to say huge. It's like a living room size space that's open and everybody works around me. And we're in the stock room. I kind of took a wall and said, I'm taking this wall and putting the bookshelves behind there for the in the studio classes that I do on Wednesday, but have decided to try and use this space for all the classes. So I'm still getting used to it because during the day, while I'm filming, they literally are working right around me. We're just gonna see how it goes. I think one of the weird things for me is that Lee, the golf guy, I share the wall with Lee, the golf guy. He has indoor golfing instructions. He's a golf pro, and he has an indoor golfing instruction. And I can hear them swinging the golf clubs, and I guess it's all by camera, and you swing it and it shows on the projection and he can see where your swing is off the line. Anyway, now I can hear that I've never heard before, and I can still hear the fire trucks or the sirens go by. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it because now I'm nowhere near that window. It's like all new sounds. It's like when you go to a hotel or you go camping or you're staying in somebody else's home visiting. It's like all different sounds. So today I've got a fun-filled YouTube for you, absolutely. There's a reason why I chose to use this product, and a lot of it has to do with if you saw this, you would pass it up. No question about it. If you saw this hanging on a wall, you would pass it up. And if you saw the two together, because I've bundled two dies together, you would think, why am I buying two of the exact same thing? Except for they're not the exact same thing, but there's nothing on the instructions to tell you how to use them. So we're diving into a little bit of fabulous product, not so fabulous on the packaging or the instructions or the inspiration that to help you or even give you enough information to know that the two are supposed to be used together. You can use the two dies independently, you can, but really, they're meant to be used together, and you will see why. So we have got winner chicken dinner to talk about. I have got three winners. One of them I've already announced. She was the winner from our sneak peek that I do on Friday nights. And if you see that sneak peek, first you have to find it on our YouTube channel. There's a playlist on our YouTube channel. You just have to scroll down the main page and you'll see Shorts by Stacey. And it's always the first one. It's the newest one. That's the one you want to post on or look for it. It'll say, you know, Saturday with Stacey or chance to be a winner, something like that. But you'll also be able to see that video on our Facebook and our Instagram channel. You just don't post there to win. You gotta come here to our YouTube channel, post your comment, and that gives you your first opportunity to be a winner. And we send you an assortment of products that I'm using in that week's YouTube. Our second way to be a winner is to post a comment on this video. Look down or look below me. Look down below me. There's usually a place to leave a comment. Sometimes if you're on a different device like a phone, it might be over to the side. I don't know. You just have to, laptops and desktops, it's usually below. But I know the live chat on a desktop and a laptop is this way. But on a phone, I believe it's that way. So just look for a place to leave a comment and say something nice about anything, about anyone, about whatever topic makes your heart happy. And we pick two winners every week for a gift card. And it's not like a chump change gift card. It's not $15, $20, $25, which is nice. Don't get me wrong. Free is always good, but ours are always $100 and $100 is better than 25. But if you don't post a comment, you're never going to win. So I have 3 winners. The first one is from the, ooh, I want to make sure I got it right. Yes, assorted products. From the sneak peek, our first winner is Dana. Dana Rogers. Hello, Dana Rogers. Is that you? You're a winner chicken dinner here at Scrapbooking Made Simple, and you have an assortment of products coming your way. And I think I pulled, because this was the video we used easy foiling techniques with, or easy techniques with foil plates without having to use any foil. It was a really good class. I think I pulled for you Pearl-Ex, an assortment of Pearl-Ex and some things to go with it. So I hope you like it. I do. Dana Rogers, congratulations. You're a winner from the sneak peek short, and you posted on the YouTube channel. Well done, you. Our next 2 winners posted on last week's YouTube, the actual long class, the full-length technique-based class, and they have won $100. Our first winner is Jacqueline, or is it Jacqueline? Jacqueline? Jacqueline Nansen? Hello, you. I like Jacqueline. Well, I like Jacqueline too, but I think that's Jacqueline. I'm not sure. It is what it is, and it's a winner chicken dinner, and you're a winner chicken dinner, and that's what matters most. You have $100 in your online account ready to spend anytime you want on anything you want. Congratulations. I'm going with Jacqueline. Jacqueline Nansen. Congratulations, my friend. But you're not alone. We always have 2 winners, and I know the second winner. Like, we've never met, but I know my second winner. Many of you who are on the live chat, because we do live chat during the premiere of our classes, many of you in the live chat are going to know this winner too. How about Frances? Frances Lund. Wahoo! Did you just fall off your seat? Do not fall off your seat. Frances Lund, congratulations. You have $100 waiting for you in your online account right now, but don't go spend it until afterwards. Congratulations, Frances. Wahoo, ka-choo. Frances is on the live chat every week, and so I'm just super excited for her and for Jacqueline and for Dana Rogers, who was our sneak peek winner. So we have to do the winner chicken dinner dance. It's what we do. It's what we always do, and it wouldn't be the same without it. So ladies, winners, sit up straight, get that posture going. We still don't have heat here, so I'm still in my, I'm all in my jacket and my sweatshirt and but that's okay. I'm nice and toasty warm. Okay, let's do our winner chicken dinner. You ready? You're a winner, chicken dinner. You're a winner, chicken dinner. Wahoo, ka-choo for you. Yes, the 3 of you, congratulations. You don't have to do anything to claim your prize. It's already been taken care of. And yes, we still have no heat. It's freezing here in sunny Southern California. It was like down to 39 degrees last night, which for us, so there's no heat in here. So I am as bundled up as I can possibly be and still have free movement. I'm not so bundled up that my arms can't move. Hopefully we get heat soon, that we get the heater fixed soon. They're trying to get the part, but you know what's going to happen. You know what's going to happen. The minute we get the heater fixed, it's going to be 100 degrees outside, and then the air conditioner is going to go down. Okay. The joys of being a small business owner. Now, I don't know if any of you have noticed, I did add some stuff over, so that part of the bookshelf was empty. I didn't know you could see it in the camera view, and I was looking, I'm like, because I have a little 2-inch viewfinder. That's all I have is this tiny little 2-inch viewfinder. I'm like, that looks like it's empty. So today I went in and put some stuff in there. So it looked aesthetically pleasing. Now today it's all about die cutting. We are die cutting, and I'm going to be working primarily with 2 sets of dies. I love this set of dies. However, if you were to see this in a paper crafting store, you would walk on by. Walk on by. Yes, you would probably walk on by because 1, it doesn't tell you what they are. 2, it doesn't tell you how to use them. 3, they're sold separately, but it doesn't tell you that they're meant to be used together. So when I saw them, I was intrigued by them. And so I bought a couple for me to play with. And I'm like, oh man, you know, when a manufacturer or somebody comes out with this super, super great idea or super great product, but then it falls flat because nobody understands it and they haven't given you the information so that you can make a decision of, yes, I really want to do that. That's what this is. And they're by Studio Light. So I'm going to be working with Studio Light today. I have got the most beautiful paper from Paper Favorites. Holy smokes, artichokes. We're going to be working with that. I have a simple and basic die. I'm not sure if we're going to get into that or not. I'm still going to put it up for sale because it makes beautiful tags, and a lot of the samples were tags, and I wanted you to be able to make tags. But I do think I'm going to tilt down. I'm going to show you a few samples of what we're doing. The girls, the honorary SMS girls and the SMS girls have made beautiful samples for you today. And so I'm going to tilt down. We're going to get started. I'll show you a couple samples just to get your curiosity piqued, and then we'll have today's class. Again, this is a full-length technique-based class. I can't say commercial free anymore because I think when I retire, I'm going to monetize my classes. Right now, we don't monetize my class. Right now, if you're watching this and I'm still working, really working, I don't put commercials in any of my classes. You can watch the whole thing with no commercials. But I think when I retire at 62, I'm going to hit that monetize button and see what happens. So I'm going to tilt down. We're going to get started, show you some samples, and then explain a little bit about the product. And hopefully you see the benefit of it. We did do it as a bundle. I did it at such a great price. It's like getting the second die that you really do need for free. And I know it's hard for manufacturers. They don't have much space on packaging to make it clear what it is you're buying. But without having something to help, it really is hard. And I just knew these dies were going to be great, and they are. So let me find my glasses. Oh, here they are. Let me find my glasses. Let's tilt down. Let's get started for today. Oh, there you are. It's good to see everybody. And again, it's me, Stacey, and I'm here at Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com. We're an online store. We're a retail store. You can come in and see us. We're having a special class next Sunday. Jeff Olson, the education director for Royal Talons, is coming in to teach two classes here right in our shop. If you're local, come call us, come sign up. You do not want to miss these classes. We're opening Sunday just for the classes. Now look at how cute is this. So a tag, the paper's beautiful. The paper is by Paper Favorites. But the dies, look at how cute is that, right? The die that is holding the Twix bar is by by Studio Light. So Simple and Basic is the arch die. I'll get it. I'll get it eventually. Then I have this one. See, isn't that darling? So cute. It's holding little lip balm. But then I have with some of the Paper Favorites paper, and that's the paper we're going to be using today. Look at how beautiful is that card. And then the thank you is part of a Studio Light set that we have for you. I believe there's 6 different sentiments in that bundle. And then last but not least, isn't that so stinking cute? All right, so let's get started for today. And I am going to start with this die set right here. And this is how you're buying it. This is what it looks like when it's hanging on your wall or a wall at a retail store. Kind of hard to decide what it is it does. And even if you turn it over, it's not so necessarily easy there either. But I just knew it was going to be fabulous, and I was right. So we're going to work with this die, and I'm going to be working with the Paper Favorites paper today. So I have 5 different sets. Retails for $46.95, on sale for $36.99. So Paper Favorites is out of Denmark, and we carry them pretty much, I think we're pretty much the only place you can find them here in the US, and the paper is absolutely stunning. This is A5 in size, which means if you cut it in half, it's an A6, which is a perfect card size. I've got 3 sets of pattern paper and then 2 sets of cardstock in the purples. And they are different. These are more lighter tones. These are darker, so light, lilac sky and very violet. And they work like a dream with all of the pattern paper. So I'm going to start, let's see, what am I going to start with? Well, maybe we'll just make one kind of just like that. I'm going to undo the purples because I'm going to need them for my base paper. So 1, 2, there is 32 sheets. It's 240 GSM. It's double-sided. So there's actually 2 colors, one on one side, one on the other. And it's beautiful. So that's the very violet, and this is the lilac sky. We have some open stock, but the bundle really is where you're going to see the best price because it's down to $36.99, and that's going to get you everything that I'm using today. This pack is Bridal Lace. And again, absolutely beautiful paper. And you can see why I picked it with those purples. Absolutely beautiful. Here you are going to get 24 sheets. There's 8 different designs. You get 3 of each design. And it's in this beautiful vintage lace pattern. And that's where I think I'm going to start today. So we're going to pull this die, and the main 2 pieces of the die are here and here. I'm going to do the die exactly as you are supposed to use it. I'm going to do it exactly like it is intended to be used. And then I'm going to bring over this die. Now, when you look at these 2 dies side by side, it almost looks like they would do, like this is the smaller version of this. It isn't. It could be, but it isn't. These 2 dies work together, are meant to work together, and yet it doesn't really say that anywhere on anything. That if you have one and you really want to up the value of the one, you get the other. They retail for $29.98, and I've got them for $21.99, and that gets you both dies. And you'll see what I'm talking about. So I'm going to start with the main die. And these are the 2 dies that we're going to start with. So let's pick some paper. Ooh. That one's pretty. And maybe I'll do Maybe I'll do 2. So that I can do them side by side so you'll be able to see the difference. All right, so I think I'll cut this piece. And I think I'll cut this piece. And I'm going to cut all my components first. Now, I don't know if I can get through both of these pieces with one die. We're going to try because that would make life a little bit easier. I'm going to bring over my Sizzix Big Shot machine. I have got my base platform. I've got my solo shim. I've got a cut plate, and you can see I've obviously been using acrylic inks on this cut plate, but it still works just fine. I have got my 2 pieces of paper, my die, and I'm going to send it on through. And we'll see if I can get both of them cut at the same time. That would be a wahoo ka-choo. Yeah. So first things first, these pop out. Now you may want to save these for something. I'm just going to put them off to the side. Not sure if I'm going to use them or not. The main piece that I'm looking for is this. That's what I'm going for, is this piece right here. So now I've cut 2 of them. You could certainly save these and use these as frames. Put that in the middle and do something with it. You've got options if you want to hold on to your scraps. Next thing I'm going to do is grab this die. And I'm going to cut 2 more pieces of my paper. And since it cut through 2 the first time, we're going to do the same for the second time and see what we get. Line my die up, bring my machine over. Oop. Put it right down. Put my do not cut plate over the top, and a do not cut plate is a plate that I try not to cut into because it really helps keep everything flat and it sells through my machine easy. My plates are not double warped, so both of them are not warped like that. Just makes things a little bit easier having a do not cut plate. Now when my cut plate is broken, cracked, I can't use it anymore, I'll take my do not cut plate. That will become my new cut plate, and I'll open up something new and have a new flat, nice do not cut plate. It just helps. See how this one's getting warped, boy, in the center. It's really warped. It's like a bubble here. It's like a bubble going on. It's like, so this doesn't lay flat anymore against, but by having a do not cut plate that isn't warped at all, it just helps sell through my machine a little bit easier. So let's see, did I get them both out? I did, look at me go. So I want to cut all my components before I start to put stuff together. So still using just this die, now I've got these weird little wings here. I'm going to pop those off, and I'm going to do those in a solid color. So let's take that. Looks good, I think. Or maybe that one's better. I think that one might be better. And I'm going to cut my little wings. Did I do enough for both? Ooh, by the hair of a chinny chin chin. And what color do I want for these wings? Maybe I do a black. Or maybe a white. Maybe white would be better. Maybe white. If I don't like it, I'll just redo it. Now my white and black is 110-pound cardstock, so we're going to see if it's still going to cut through both. But that way I get multiple out of one roll. And these are a funny little piece. Look at them. They're a funny little piece. Looking at the whole package, it's a funny little piece. Okay, wish me luck on this. Because I'm asking it to go through 110-pound cardstock and 240 GSM cardstock. Ooh, and it's a little tight. I might have to rotate it. See if I can get it to go. Oh, maybe not. Happy day, look at that. So that one there, those two there. So that funny little piece is done. Now I have these two weird little pieces at the bottom. So let's take those. And I think I'll do those in a light purple. See what the lightest purple I have is. I think that's pretty. And again, I'm just using one of the pads. I've got one that has lighter shades and one that has darker shades. And I think I'm going to do both of them out of we're going to try. So let's bring my machine back on over, and I'm just cutting all of my pieces. So then when it's time to go to assembly, you get it, you see it, you understand it, you got it. Okay, let's see if I come close. I'm a girl who doesn't tape anything down. I just kind of fly by the seat of my pants. And let's see what we've got. Perfect. 1, 2, 1, 2. And now all that leaves is this tiny little piece that looks like a butterfly. Woo, but it's not a butterfly. So let's see what we've got there. And I'm going to do that in that darker purple. And through it goes. And bring it back. And bam. Well, I think bam. One, two. One, two. All right, so I've cut all the pieces I need. I've cut everything in that die set. I cut this piece. Maybe it's easier to see it in the purple. I cut this piece here. I cut that piece there. I cut my little weird pieces here. And my other little weird pieces there. And then my little butterfly wings. So what does this make? Well, it makes a shaker. Now they say it's for lip balm. And you can put lip balm in the shaker. So they sell this little plastic piece, these little blisters, shaker blisters, and you get 10 of them in your pack. So to put this together, pretty darn simple. First thing you do is put your shaker piece right in the center of that aperture. And then I'm gonna tape it down. So I'm gonna grab some tape. Now this is where some of the learning lesson comes in. Normally, most of us would tape all the way around. I'm not going to add any tape to either of those two edges for right now. Not yet. I'm going to expose my sticky, and I should let you know that the new Stacey tape is on its way in. Could be here as early as next week. So it's beautiful. It's strong as ever. It has the same liner. It's not quite as, it doesn't have 85 feet. Most of it I think is 50 feet, but it's cheaper. So, so we'll be happy about that. So I've exposed my sticky. Now I just put my shaker right in there. My little holder of goodies right in there. Easy peasy, right? Now I have to decide, what do I want to put in there? I could put a lip balm. I could put a bigger one, a Vaseline. I could put a full chapstick. I could also put fun little candies in there. So let's see, I've got some little candy kisses. Put 3 or 4 or 5 little candy kisses in here. I could, what makes your heart happy? You can put almost everything in there. Then I'm going to take this piece here, and I'm going to use that to seal up the back side. So I'm going to put a little bit of tape right on top of my blister, my little shaker blister, which is taped down to my border. So right now we are doing monkey see, monkey do, exactly as you are supposed to, without having any directions on how to do it, because there aren't any directions on the packaging. I am still not going to put any adhesive here or any adhesive there. You're not, I am not. I'm gonna go ahead and expose my sticky, peel back my liner. I'm gonna put my little candy kisses in there. Fits 5 without any problem. Probably could get a few more in there if I tried. And then with my pretty side facing down, I'm just going to seal this up. And we started. Now I need to come in and I need to tape these together. I need to adhere these together. But boy, oh boy, let me tell you, these gave me some pause. I had to think about, how do these go together? And it finally dawned on me. There is a kind of a swoosh curve on each of them, a swoosh curve on each of them. And so you find, so this is the front side because it's got the beveled edge on the die cut. It kind of bevels down. I need to find the second piece that has that swoosh curve going in the same direction. And here it is. And those little swoosh curves kind of line up together, right? They kind of line up together. You want it a little offset because you don't want it to be right on top of it, because then you really don't, you lose that second piece, and that's really meant to be almost like a shadow. So a little offset with the same swoosh curve. So I'm going to take a little bit of my tape. And put it down. Now my Stacey tape, I cut it a little bit long. I tore it a little bit longer than I needed. I'm not going to worry about taking scissors to trim it down. It's double-sided tape. I'm just going to put it right back in on top of each other, and that's easier for me. So swoosh curve, a little bit down. And one done. Now take the other one, which has the swoosh. This way, Stacey. Swoosh curve. And tape it down. Now you would probably do a better job of taping, although this gets the job done, so. I always have to look for that swoosh curve. No? This way and that way. There we go. What are we making? Now, this is where not having any adhesive on either of the sides comes into play. Because I'm going to want to stick this right in there to make the sides of my candy wrappers. I know, it's so cute, right? Isn't that darling? I know, right? Love it. And then stick it right in the side. I know. So I'm going to put a little bit of Stacey tape on the top and on the bottom, because that then is going to seal up that side. Trust me, no directions on the packaging, no really great inspiration to give you any real kind of idea of what it is you're supposed to do or how it is you're supposed to do it. And then because it's got that opening, I can just slide it right on in and then push it together and close it up. These are absolutely darling, and you can stuff them with just about anything because it's a great size. You've got plenty of room in there to put tons of goodies. Awesome for birthdays and little party favors and baby showers and weddings and retirement parties and thank yous. They really are absolutely darling. But without knowing what you're doing, I'm not so sure that they're user friendly. So just slide it on in. And bang, it's done. Well, I have those two little pieces left. All right, so let's do those two little pieces. Maybe for that I will pull some sticky dots. So I'm not going to try and put tape on the back of those. I'm just going to grab some of my sticky dots. These are a Scrapbooking Made Simple is Simply Defined product. And I probably should have opened one up before we started, but that's okay. We'll get it done. There we go. So on one side is a liner and there's nothing there. The other side, there's hundreds of thousands of micro dots. Now you may need to open it up a little bit because in transit with the heat, although these have nothing on it, sometimes some of the little dots transfer over, so you just kind of wipe them to the side. Then you take your intricate die cuts or your tiny little small die cuts, or any of your die cuts for that matter, and you put them in there, and you give a good press. And anywhere you don't see the paper, the little micro dots are going to stay. So you can use those at a later date. I did all four because I'm going to put together that black one in just a minute. And then you just pop it off. And put it down. And bam, you're done. No messy glue, no goobers. If you ever have had a niece, a nephew, a child, a grandchild, a godchild, you will know what goobers are. And look at how cute is this. And it's done. So easy peasy. And if I wanted to, so if I didn't want that back to just be white, I could pop out this die again. Since I'm doing it, I might as well do it for both. I might use those later. And die cut. So in case you want it to be 100% finished. Yep. Roll it through, bring it back, pop it out, put my die back, add a little bit of Stacey tape, and have it completely finished. So this is how the manufacturer intended it to be used. Cute, right? Done. Let's put this one together pretty quickly because then I'm going to add to it. So I've got this and I've got one of my little blisters and I need to tape my blister right to it. So I put some Stacey tape. Right here and right here, avoiding the outside edges. And now you know why I avoided the outside edges. I need to be able to tuck those that little wrapper ends inside so it has a nice seamless look. Take my little blister and just put it right down inside. And that Stacey tape just holds it right in place. We're good to go. Now I have to decide what I want to fill it up with. And I've got some little candies. Some little conversation hearts. And then I'm going to put down my top piece so that it's going to seal it all up. I should have put my Stacey tape on before I put my conversation hearts in, but so a piece of Stacey tape then right over the top where the blister is, leaving my sides without any adhesive. So once you get going on these, they move really quickly. It's the first one or two that you put together that you're like, But now there's a video that never goes away that'll remind you every time you want to use it how to put them together. Put my matching top piece on, and I could do a different top piece. I could do something that is a solid if I want. They're so cute. They're so cute. I got one that has a bite taken out of it. Maybe it broke. Oh no. Can I get it out? Ooh. Careful, careful, careful. Come on, where are you? I can't have one that has like a little bite taken out of it. I don't like that one. There it is. And we'll put them back in. Somebody will think I had a snack before I put them in, sealed it up and put it together. Okay, perfect. Nobody gonna know. Now I've got my little wings here that I need to put together. And I just need to match the swoops. Match the swoops. A little bit of Stacey tape. Now you may be thinking, well, Stacey, you just did this one. Why are you doing it again? You've already showed us how to put one together just as it is. Yes. But then we're going to add to this one. Because you see, there's a second die set. that's kind of like an add-on. But they don't tell you it's an add-on. But you're going to want it if you have the main set. You absolutely are going to want it because it allows you to do so much more with this cute and quirky little die set. So then I can put here, and I can put there, and I'm getting there. A little bit on the top, a little bit on the bottom. It was a clever idea for a useful die because it's non-theme. There's no theme to this die at all. Anytime you have a little gift that you need to give or a little celebration to celebrate, you can be using these as little party favors. We put them on cards. Wait till you see the cards. And let me tell you, the honorary SMS girls and the SMS girls made beautiful card samples just using the Paper Favorites paper. It's stunning. The cards are stunning. So we did regular cards using the paper, regular cards using the paper and the blister, and then we've got some tags and just the little gift. It looks so cute. And then you just slide it in and then close it up. And it's cute. And again, if you want to finish off the back, although because that's white, you might be okay. You might think it's okay. You can just add that to the back if you want to finish it off. And since I cut it, I am. And then whoever gets it can open it up and eat all the little sweet treats inside. Or take out the lip balm, the chapstick. Might be able to get some little Easter candies in there. We made a Halloween sample, little candy corns in there. Okay, so we've made 2. Oh, I didn't put my little, gotta finish it. So we've made 2, and they're pretty much apples to apples. I just changed the paper a little bit. But now there's the second die. And if you just look at it, now seeing the first die, you would think that having it means you're just getting double of the same thing. Only it's so not double the same thing. If you have this, you are going to want this. And if you have this, you can use it on its own, but only in one way. That's it. But if you have both of these, oh my gosh, you have so many different possibilities. So I'm going to pull this die here. Not this one yet. We're going to get there. I promise we're going to use all of them. I'm going to pull this die here. And I'm going to do it in, I want to do it in the light purple or the dark purple. Well, you know what? It'll cut both. So we'll just do both and we'll see which one we like better. Options are good. I like options. I'm a girl who likes to have options. Bring over my die cutting machine. Send it on through. Bring it on back. Again, this piece, you don't need if you don't want it. You can hold it and use it for something else. Up to you. The piece you want is this darling little scallopy edge. It's got a stitched border right into it. I want that. Because then I can take that and slide that right over the top. And now I've changed the look. This is cute. It's cute. This is cuter. Oh, I think I like the lighter purple. So I'm going to take a little Stacey tape. And I'm going to have that Stacey tape kind of hang over the inside edge a little bit because I can fold it right back in onto itself. Since I've got that scallop there, I want to make sure my Stacey tape doesn't go as high as the scalloped edge. So I'm going to hold my Stacey tape back just a little bit. And you can see that it's a little too wide. No big deal. I just fold it right back on into itself. It's double-sided tape. Perfect. I'm not going to try and sit there and cut, and I'm not going to use, I am not a girl who uses a lot of liquid glue. If I can do it with my tape, I'm good. And then this right over the top. And it just adds that one extra little element. So we did this one, and it's cute. But I could add this and make it cuter. I don't know. This, cute. I think that adding that little scallop, it just makes it cuter. I'm glad I did too, and I can have both of them done. So are you gonna buy that die just because it has that scalloped edge? No, it has a very, very important die right alongside it. There's only 2 dies in that whole little set. But this die is super important. It's more important than this one. It's like, how could a little die be important? Wait, you'll see. And they don't tell you. They don't show you. So it takes somebody who goes, huh, that looks really interesting. That's an interesting die. I wonder what it really does, to buy it and then play with it and go, yeah, this is really clever. Sometimes they only have so much room on the packaging, but by gosh, I would find a way to make it. It's hard, I understand, but maybe having a finished image on the front that's fully detailed out might help. I don't know. It's hard. I know, because I have product with Sizzix and I don't get to say what goes on the front of the packaging. They do. Look at how cute. These are darling. Easy. thought I was going to put that on there. Didn't I do that? Did I put it on back? Oh, Stacey Park. Why didn't anybody say something? I thought I put that on there. Well, so be. Put it right on upside down. There. Now we have it. Okay. All right. So you saw what happens when you just use the one. And it's cute. It's cute. No, not even that one's just the one. I wonder if we have one that's just the one. I'm looking for one. Yes. This one is just as is. But the minute you add that little extra scallop around it, it just elevates it. It just makes it a little bit nicer, a little bit cuter. Where can I put these so I don't lose them? It's a good question. All right, I'll put them in there so I don't lose them. All right, so now we've got this set. And you can use this set all by itself. We are not selling it open stock. The only way to get them is buy the two, and I made the price so good that it's like you're getting this one basically for free. But I want to show you how this set works, just if you're using it on its own, and why you need both of these to make magic happen. So let's take and let's cut this out, and let's change paper. It's beautiful, right? This is Paper Favorites. And it is the, I put it somewhere. Oh, it's right on top, Bridal Lace. If it was any closer to me, it's the Bridal Lace. Let's change papers. Maybe we'll just use some cardstock for right now, just so you can see. So let's cut. And I've got that cute little scallop again. And let's cut one of these. And that way we can compare apples to apples. So here and here. Now let's grab one of the little blisters. And if I put this on top of my blister, everything is hidden. You don't see any of the blister popping out off the edges. Everything's hidden because this is wider. But if I take this one and I put it on. And I bring it over. Let's see if I can get a glare. You can see that the blister is actually wider than my die cut. And you can see the edges. And if I were to tape it down, you would be able to see the rounded corners of it. You would have to trim your blister down. You would have to take some scissors and trim around so that this will fit without showing any of the plastic coming out the sides. This is not how this is supposed to work. That's not how this die is not meant to do this. You're like, wait, why not? Because the blister is too big. You can, again, cut it to cut the blister, the plastic down so that it will work, but that's not the intent of this die. Now remember, this die did this one. And this die did this one. That still leaves this die here. What is this die meant to do? Well, if we took a piece of paper do I have even a lighter one in this one? Look at the colors, aren't they gorgeous? Oh yeah, I've got even a lighter one. Oh, about the same. And let's just cut this in half. Half is a relative term. Close enough. And I was to take this die and put that die in the center, and let's die cut. And I'm not trying to be perfect, I'm just trying to show you. So I've created an aperture. Do you know what fits in that aperture perfectly? My blister. Do you know what fits over that perfectly? Let's just tape that in, just so we can play a little bit. Actually, so now my blister is there. Do you know what fits over the top perfectly and no longer shows any of the outer frame of the blister. It won't. It can't because it's hidden underneath. But you said, but Stacey, you said these two work together. This one and this one. You said that's how they're meant to be, together. Well, yes. So I used the small die to create my aperture. I used the scallop die to create the frame. But I also have this frame that I could put down first, and then my scallop over the top. I feel like that needs to be in a different color so you can see it. The only way to get an aperture is to have the add-on set. Only way to get an aperture so that you can put the blister through as opposed to taping it right on is to have the second set, that add-on set. Let's cut this one. And again, they don't tell you, they don't explain it. It's not, oh yeah, I see that. It is, you gotta buy them both, not knowing what you're gonna get and then figuring out how they work together. I think, and you know, I'm on social media, I'm on YouTube, hello, right here. But I think that it has become so dependent that manufacturers sometimes forget not everybody is going to run to YouTube or TikTok or Instagram or Facebook to figure out what something is or how to make it work. Not everybody's just going to run to YouTube and say, okay, I bought this. What does it do? Or while you're in a retail store, say, okay, I'm here. Let me go online to see if I can figure out how it works. So there's the aperture. Only can get the aperture with this die. Here's the scallop. The scallop will go over that, and if you want to find this all by itself and this is all you want to do, absolutely. Or you can have both sets. So then you're able to make it truly what it's supposed to be. All right, let's make a card. I'm going to do the aperture. I think I'm going to do the aperture. Yeah, let's make a card. We'll make a card with an aperture. Why not? Let's go for it. Let's change my paper though. I'm going to keep these handy because who knows, I might use them. Let's pull this pack. Now again, we have all 5 packs of the Paper Favorites, $46.95 down to $36.99. And I believe we're the only place in the US you can get them. I mean, hello, beautiful, right? Isn't that gorgeous? So Paper Favorites is out of Denmark. They are a wonderful company to work with. Are you ready to just swoon a little bit? Just a little bit. I mean, can you say, oh, the colors are amazing. I hope my new setup grabs the colors as well. I can't see what you're looking at. I have no idea what you can see. But they really are something spectacular. I mean, really spectacular. How soft and beautiful, right? So I'm going to grab a piece. Let's decide which one I want to play with. I picked it. That didn't take long. Because if I keep looking, I'll change my mind. I'll go back and forth and say, oh, that one's very pretty. That one's very, but nope, I picked it. Stick with what I pick. Go with what your gut says. And I'm going to cut this in half, and half is arbitrary. Straighten up my cut. And I'm going to do an aperture. I'm going to put it right there. So typically I don't tape anything down, but because I'm putting it in front, and it really is in front, and I don't want it to be crooked, I am going to use a little bit of Sizzix Maker's tape. You could use a Post-it note, whatever makes your heart happy. I just want to keep it. Post-it note would work just as well. Roll, 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 back, back, back. And now I've cut an aperture. Cut a window. Now you could use that for anything. I mean, really, you could cut a window. That's a perfect size die to cut a window into just about anything. I mean, you could then back it and then put your stamp in there. And I mean, it's just a great size aperture. And then I have this piece that I can decide what to do with later, if I want to keep it or not. Now let's grab here. So let's put some Stacey tape down. And pull that up and pull that up. And then put my shaker blister right on in. And there it is. And then I think I have this one, it's already done. And I have this one that's already done. How do we feel about that? I feel like the pink might be a little wrong. How about we try a light pink and see if that's better? I just feel the pink is just not quite, the purple looks great. This I think looks good. But let's try a light pink real quick. Sometimes I really do get lucky with my cuts because I just kind of wing it and hopefully I'm close. Send it on through. Send it on through. Keep my little aperture piece. And this goes back here. So now I'm not using the rest of this at all right now. I'm not using the little packet, the little roll, you know, that makes the little ends. I'm not using the backing. I'm just using these 3 dies. These 3 dies are important to go together, but you don't get these 2 with this one. You need these. Oh yeah, I think the softer pink is better. What do we think? Okay, let's finish it. I'm not going to use the rest of this die. I needed it for this piece. Here, none of these pieces will make an aperture. None of them. And then my little scallop. And again, I'm going to keep the tape kind of off and nowhere near that scallop, because I don't want you to be able to see tape through the little bumpies of the scallop. And while my tape may be a little bit wide because it's double-sided tape, it's a little bit wide, all I have to do is fold it right back in onto itself. And it makes the most perfect little edge, right? Exactly perfect. And I don't have to use scissors. And then I can put this right down on top. Could have been a little, do I dare, do I dare, do I dare? Quick, quick, quick. That's better. That's better. Now I need to fill it with something and seal it with something. So what do I want to fill it with? Ooh, so I've got some gummy sours. Okay. Some gummy sour hearts. I don't want all of them to go in there because we only bought 1 bag of these and I've been snacking on them. I'm gonna leave 2 for me. Let's see if I put the back on this and see if that's enough. Oh, sure, it's cute. So what do I want to be the back? Do I want that soft pink to be the back? And it doesn't have to be cut to fit because I'm going to put this onto a card base, or I'm going to make a card out of it. So I don't have to use the die to get it to fit exactly because I'm not making one of these. I can just take a little bit of that soft pink. Perfect. A little bit of Stacey tape. There. A little bit of Stacey tape. There. You could put Smarties. You have the little rolls of Smarties. Maybe put 2 or 3 rolls of Smarties in there. Smarties would have been cute. Should have thought of Smarties. Cover it up. Nobody gonna see that. And that lets me work with it a little bit easier, having it pre-covered. Now, I may decide to put it on the pink, or do I want to put it on purple? It was a darker purple than that. No, it had to have come out of this one. I only pulled a light purple out of the second one. That's it. Ooh, I could have almost got 2 out of this. I'll have to do it this way. I think I like the purple better than the pink. But that soft pink, so now it does make a difference because if I hadn't put that soft pink behind it, it would be this dark purple that you would be seeing through the candies. And I think that soft pink really helps make it. So let's put it down. You would probably put tape on all edges. That's not half bad. Let's just take this a little down. So we're getting there. And then I'm going to put a sentiment on it. And now we've done a card that has an aperture built in. There's many ways of doing these. After this, I'm going to show you again why that aperture is important. Because while you could probably achieve the same look as this using just the dies and not putting that aperture in, well, the next thing I show you, you could not. You need to have that aperture. I want a willow of a wisp, just a little wisp. Gosh, I don't know if you guys can hear the cars anymore. I can still hear them, but since I'm not right next to the window anymore, I'm getting used to all new sounds. I can hear Golf Guy Lee, his heater's working. Isn't that cute? Now let's do the sentiment. And for that, I'm going to use, I've got 2 sentiment dies. And again, these are as a bundle. So they retail for $19.98. We've got them for $15.99. It's a 2-pack. They're not sold open stock. You get happy birthday, birthday wishes, let's celebrate, thank you, love you, with love, with sympathy. So you get all the sentiments. What is that? 7 sentiments and their shadows for $15.99. And what do we want to put on this one? Happy birthday. I think that would be too big. We can try. There's that purple again. I'm going to do the shadows in the purple, and maybe we'll do the words in white or in pink. Okay, good. Might be just a little too big. I think maybe just a little bit too big. We'll keep the shadows. Maybe we'll use them on the next card. Maybe I can try and get happy birthday to fit on the next one. So, thank you. Thank you. We'll try again. Roll it on through and see if this fits better. Because if the shadow is too big, and I want the shadow, I don't want just the words, I want the shadow too. If this is too big, then we'll try again. For those of you who are watching for the first time, my videos are not scripted or edited. They're not live. I pre-record and that way I can live chat with you. But they are a one take all the way through. Whatever happens, happens, and we just make it work and fix it and we just go for it. So for all intents and purposes, it's a live video, but I wouldn't be able, oh yeah, that's perfect. I wouldn't be able to chat with you if I was teaching and, that's perfect, we're gonna do that, and trying to read the comments and answer your questions. So by recording the night before, this is Friday night and it'll go out Saturday morning, then I get the chance to be present and to be there with you and to answer your questions and chat along and talk about whatever's going on in everybody's life. You think I can get, yeah, I can get that. Yeah, I'm gonna use white. And then I'm gonna move along. So each one of the sets from Studio Light gives you enough to do something, but neither set gives you enough to do everything on the cute little shakers. It really does. When you have both, you have options. You have creativity, you have choices, you have decisions, you have a way to make something again and again, and yet not exactly the same. How pretty that thank you is. Thank you. Fallouts, and then I am definitely taking and using. This is when you absolutely want sticky dots, when you want my micro dots. Otherwise, you're using liquid glue. And nothing wrong with liquid glue. It's just not my favorite. Here, I can put these right down. Close it up, give a good rub. And then 2 shakes with no mess, no fuss, no muss, no white wet glue wiping it off. I have an opportunity to move these around. Look at that. Done. That is my kind of crafting. That's why sticky dots became, because I had to find a way to do intricate dies fast and easy, because it was driving me crazy. Look at that. There we go. Oh, I might as well just finish them off and just use sticky dots to put these down. So now that those are down, open it up and just along the edges. And all my little dots have transferred. I can move it around if I want. I've got time. They become permanent, but they are, you're able to move things around. They're removable until they become or repositionable until they become permanent. Ta-da! How cute! Okay, let's do our last one. So now we've done an aperture with a card. We have done the cute little, where'd my other one? Oh, no, that's not it. Where'd my, yeah, here, my other one. We've done these two. We've got this one done. Put that one there. And then we're going to finish with that one there. We're going to finish with a card base. So I'm going to grab one of my Simply Defined card bases. And I'm going to change paper. So last time we used watercolor floral, which was stunning. I mean, really just beautiful paper. And I still have this piece left from this card. I still have this piece left that I can then make another card from, or a mat for a layout, or whatever I'm doing. I still have a whole half a piece left. So I'm going to change my paper to the last paper pack. And this one is Marshmallow Hearts. I know, aren't they cute? Marshmallow Hearts. Put this one back here. And Marshmallow Hearts. Right, darling. Again, 8 different patterns. Three of each. All watercolory looking. And I love them. I think I might use that one. Paper Favorites, Marshmallow Hearts. Absolutely darling. And the colors are bold. I love the colors. So this time I'm going to take it and I'm going to cut it in half just like I did before. And I could put it right onto my card front and have my whole card front covered. Or I can trim it down and I still have this piece. So it kind of depends upon which piece I prefer. Maybe I do this one. All right, so I'm just going to take it down a little bit and do my instant matting by taking it down on the diagonal and then turning it over and cutting off the edges. That'll give me kind of a instant matte. It'll at least make it easier for me to trim. looks pretty good. I just need to straighten that top cutout. Bam, ready to go. So I'm going to tape this down first. And then I'm going to line it up. And put it down. Okay, we've started. Now I'm going to put my aperture in, right into my card base. Build it right into my card base. So I'm going to tape that down. And I'm going to send it right through my Big Shot machine. And I'm going to cut an aperture right into my card base. Now my card bases are 300 GSM. That means they're 200-pound card bases. They're like some of the heaviest card bases ever. We have them in A6 and in A2. So now I've put an aperture. And of course I can use this piece somewhere else. And I need to get one of my blisters, because that's going to fit right there. Coming right out of my card base. And let's tape it down. Slip it right on in. And just tape it right into place. And now I'm building it into my actual card base. Now what colors do I want over the top? Oh, I think that might actually be that might just be too big. Could take my little one and what colors do we have? Let's see if I've got a cardstock. Not crazy about the red. Let's try just the scallop, because I didn't leave enough room to put the whole thing, but I do have this. No, I didn't abandon that one. I'm just going to do both of them. We'll just do both of them because I have that second half. Just moved it. Nope, I sure did. All right, well, it's not perfect, but let's get it down, and then I'll do both of them. Well, it's certainly cute just the way it is, but... We'll put the aperture in this one, and we'll do one with just the scallop and one with the full frame around it, and then the scallop. And that way we have compare and contrast. Okay. Bring over my die cutting machine and let's just put that aperture in. And this time I'm going to make sure I got room. Tape it down. And let's send it on through. I got this little piece I can use later. I got lots of little pieces I can use later. And now I have two with apertures. And I'll put my little blister in there. So having the one set this that does this is not going to let you do what I'm doing. You're not going to be able to add an aperture anywhere. And you can't just run to your nesting dies and find a nesting die that's going to work, because the dies were made to go with the blisters. And just drop it right on in. And there, now I've got two that I can work on. And this one, oh, the light purple looks super cute. Light purple looks good on this one, and we'll do the dark purple frame around it. So and then we'll do the dark purple frame around the other. So I'll cut two of these at once, and that'll get me my frames for both. Did you ever think you could do so much with two dies that didn't look like a whole lot of anything? I knew they would be good because I design dies and I understand the premise of them. I understand what they were going for, and I understood kind of what those little weird pieces were on that first die. I got, just by looking at them, where they were going with these, because I understand dies. But I mean, that's because I design dies, but if you're in a retail store, I could never expect my customers to be able to look at that and go, oh, I understand, I see it, I get it, I want to do it. It just wouldn't happen. We'd have to have samples made, and you can't make samples for everything you have in your store. That means you'd be opening one of absolutely everything, and really, at that point, there's no place to put all of the samples. Oh, see, that's so cute. Love that. And then for this one, just that. All right, let's finish them. Just finish them out. So some tape over this one. Some tape over that one. Birthdays, anniversaries, wedding showers, retirements, thank yous, little party favors. These are perfect for all of that. And they don't take much to do, and they make such a big impression. You could make little Christmas, almost like little Christmas crackers if you're in the UK, and then you could hang them on the Christmas tree. You could do a little Advent with these. There's so many things that can be done. Gosh, a little Advent calendar would be cute. And you just wrap up whatever you put in the center, whatever you put in here, a little something, and you wrap it up, and then they have to open it up. This is what I get for not putting tape across the top. And then we just have to close them up. Put something in the center and close them up. And I think I'm going to take a little bit of my purple. That's all I need. And let's put some kisses in there. Now this, you can't mail this card. This is a hand-in card, not a mail-in card. Because you got that blister popping out of the main base of the card. These are hand-in cards. Okay, so I've got it backed. Now you're saying, Stacey, you're not going to leave it like that, are you? No, I'm not going to leave it like that, but let's get this one backed. And this one we'll put in where's the, oh, here's the chapstick. We'll put in the cherry chapstick. I just want enough to cover the backing. That's all I'm looking to do, is cover the backing. Trim that down just a little bit. Okay, so now I've got both of them backed. And now it's up to me how I want to finish them off. I can either take the same color purple and do the whole thing, I can take that paper again and put the paper on the inside. So when they open it, they have the paper on the inside too. You have options. That's kind of cute with the paper on the inside, huh? But I'm not going to leave it like that. I'm going to finish it off. And how much you want to make a bet my happy birthday would fit? My happy birthday is going to fit. Told you I'm going to save it. And I think I'll do it in white. Did I just throw that away? I did. All right. Oh, and that little dot for the eye. Really? These are certainly nice enough to use. I'm going to leave that little dot in there until I'm ready to get it. Sticky dots to the rescue. Just lay it right on in. Press it right on down. No fuss, no muss. I would absolutely struggle with these fiddly little intricate things if I did not have my sticky dots. And the fact that you can lift it up and remove it or reposition everything Repositionable, that's the word I'm looking for. It's not down until it's down. So they're not repositionable forever. Okay, where's that little dot? I don't even know if it's big enough. Well, the micro dots are smaller than the dot, so I'm hoping that I get some on there. Yes. Ta-da! Look at that. Happy day for me. Come on. Happy's going to need to move over a little bit. Happy birthday! And I did the inside so you don't see any of it. All right, you guys. We did a lot, but you needed to see why both dies are important. It's not that you can't use them just on their own, because you can, but this will never make an aperture, and this will never give you that added frame to help embellish out. And I do think that added frame is just a little bit of needed. Look at how cute this is. So, both dies, we've got them basically for the price, just a little bit more than the price of the main one, because I think you need to have them. But looking at the inspiration, I'm not sure you're gonna get what you're supposed to do with it from this. I just don't know. I think this might confuse the bejeebies out of you. And yet I love the dies. I do, I love them. So we've got the 2-pack for you. I have got the sentiment words for you. Also, not open stock. You get 7 sentiments though for $15.99. I have got, let's put this over here. I have got so many samples for you. I have got 1, 2, 3, 4, the darker purples and the lighter purples, all on an I Want It All bundle. Yes, you can get them open stock too, but all on the I Want It All bundle, and the price is not $46.95, but $36.99. And this is Paper Favorites, and we all love Paper Favorites. It is amazing. We have got the blisters for you. Just open stock. Buy as many as it makes your heart happy. I have some ribbon for you. This is from Simple and Basic, and this is their organza, because you're going to see a lot of tags, and I thought you might need some ribbon. You're going to see a lot of tags, and I thought you might need, I love this as a tag. Love, love, love this as a tag. Regularly $21.99, on sale for $18.96 from Simple and Basic. Great die. You're going to see lots of tags. And then you're going to see the girls made oodles of samples with this set right here. So this is from Craft Consortium. It gives you the ink drop papers in the 12 by 12. In the 6x6, the beautiful, you're going to see oodles of samples using the ink drop papers. We have very limited stock of this. So the bundle, and it's only in the bundle, we have the 12x12 open stock, but the bundle is really the best price. It's usually $44.96 on sale for $35.99. You get the 6x6, you get the 12x12, you get the mirror card to go with, and I think that is a 10-pack, and you get the bling. So you're gonna see oodles of samples with that. So it's this, and it's the sentiments, and it's the 2-pack of dies, and it's the paper favorites, and it's the simple and basic arch tag, and if you need some organza ribbon, and it's the blister. It's all there for you for sale. You can come into our retail store Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. unless you're going to be joining us next Sunday for a class, and then you'll be able to shop. The store will be open to everybody taking the class if they want to shop for other things. Although by that time this will be over, so don't wait till then. And then I have a jillion things to show you. So I'm going to start off with some card samples. So these are card samples just using the paper favorites and some of the dies. So here's the thank you die. There's that beautiful paper. And that one is it wedding lace? Is that what they're calling it? Bridal lace. It was done using the bridal lace. Beautiful paper. I've got the frame, and then they've cut the word cheers out from something else. Now, what is this? That's a butterfly. How did they do the butterfly? They made a butterfly using these 4 pieces that we used to make our little sweets wrapper. They put them together. Yes, the SMS girls put them together to make butterflies. Cute, right? So this one is by Catherine. Catherine, that was very clever. This one is by Gail. Gail, this is absolutely stunning. There's the thank you. I have got Celebrate, 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 which is from the die set. This is Tamara. Here I've got the butterflies again. This is Catherine. So she took the heart paper. This is that heart paper that we used. She took the heart paper and she made butterflies going down. How clever is she? Really cute, Catherine. Here's the marshmallow hearts that I used. Happy birthday. Now they just made cards. This is Dortina. They just made cards out of these, just to show you how easy this paper is. Here's that bridal lace with love is the dies from Studio Light. This one was by Gail. Gail, it's beautiful. This one is beautiful. This is that bridal lace. Yes, it had black and purples in it. The love. Oh my gosh, this is stunning. Gail, this is beautiful. Oh, gorgeous. Imperfectly beautiful. This is using some of the paper from Craft Consortium. This is Gail as well. Happy birthday. Oh, somebody picked the same paper I did. Happy birthday using the Happy Birthday Studio Light Sentiments, the Paper Favorites paper. Again, this is Gail. Beautiful. With love. So here we have the Craft Consortium paper and somebody die cut out. Oh, this is Patty. Easy peasy, Patty. Darling. With sympathy. Love the paper. Love the paper. That paper is gorgeous. And that one is the watercolor floral. This is Dortina. And then another one, Stay Wild and Free, with some of our peel-offs going on. And this is Patty. Beautiful. So I wanted to show you some cards done with the paper, just so you could see something that wasn't necessarily our main die that I used. So that's me. Let's find some of the girls' stuff. The thank you was me. We've got some tags with the Twix, and you've got it all end. And so you need some ribbon. So I brought in the organza in case you wanted to do some tags. We have birthday wishes, and you have a roll, you have a lip balm in the same paper, and that's that bridal lace. And birthday wishes is part of the sentiments from Studio Light. I have thank you. So here they did the entire thing right on a card. See, birthday wishes was by Dortina, and the tag was by Katie. This one was by Dortina. And again, the paper in the back is the Craft Consortium, and then the bridal lace, and then she fussy cut that out of the bridal lace, and the thank you. And then I've got a tag, Let's Celebrate, from Patty, and this is using the Craft Consortium mirror paper, the ink drop paper. You've got the dies from Studio Light for Let's Celebrate. Love you. Again, they did the entire thing. They made the entire little candy treat and put the Twix inside. Love you. This is Patty. I love this Patty. This one came out super cute. Perfect. It's a perfect size. It's perfect. And then we have a thank you, again, with the entire little candy treat on there and your little lip balm. This is Patty again. Patty, you were rocking it. And let's see, I've got a tag, Party Time. So a tag with the little, your little candy wrapper and the Twix in the center. This is Tamara. And then I have got With Love. Aren't these cute? Love the tags. That's why I added the arches, because I thought the arches, see, I love this one with the arch. I think the arches are beautiful. So we'll put the arches on sale. I didn't use them today, but that's okay. You can see how fabulous. The tags are amazing. Ooh, this one's Katie. Katie, I love this one. And then we have here, look at how pretty is this. Look at how beautiful is that. Oh my gosh, lovely. And oh, look at this card. With Sympathy. Oh, that's just, the paper's stunning. This is Claire. She used the watercolor florals. It's beautiful, Claire. And then I have a whole host of little treats. Halloween and just monkey see, monkey do right out of the, just the way it's supposed to be done. This one has the extra little scallop going around it. This one does not. I think the extra little scallop just adds. Little Twix going on. And I think they just add a little something. But how cute are they? Look at a little tag with it. So cute. Oh, this was our sample. This was our, we're gonna test it. This was me, how we're gonna test it and see how to do it. And look at how pretty is this one. I think this one's probably, yep, Katie. It's beautiful, Katie. And we've got, You Impress Me. This is Catherine. It says You Impress Me. Well, Catherine, you impress me. They're all just darling. I don't know who made half of these, but they're super cute. Celebrate. That's Catherine. She put Celebrate at the back. So, what'd you think? Doable? Yes. Affordable? I think so, especially since they're not theme specific. You get to use these dies all the time for any kind of a celebration or a party or a gathering or a thank you or just a little sweet gift when you're going to see somebody. You throw a couple candies in there and it's special. It takes something to a different level. It elevates that card or that tag to a little bit more. But I don't think if you had seen this on a wall or the other, wherever I put it, on a wall, you would have said, oh, I have to have that. It's amazing. Or you would have taken the time to go on your phone while you're in that store and look for it. And sometimes if you're shopping online, they don't necessarily have really nice samples to help inspire you or to give you guidance on how to put things together. And that's what these classes are for. So, I am Stacey. This is Scrapbooking Made Simple. You can find this product probably globally. I'm not the only one to have it. It's been out for a little while, but I thought it needed somebody to say, hey, look at this. Pay no attention to the packaging, but look at this fabulous die set. Amazing. And yes, the two are two peas in a pod. You want to work them together. You want to have the two peas right next door to each other and keep them together so that you can utilize them, because the only way you get that aperture, is if you have this set. And the only way you get to make the cute little candy is if you have this set. And the only way you get to put the frame around the aperture and then add the scallop is if you have both sets. All right, you guys. It is me, Stacey, Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com. I will see you next on Monday for our next Make It Monday event, where we bring you big value, little tiny price. Can't remember what it is. I think we're doing Poppy Stamps. I think we have something from Poppy Stamps that we're doing as our Make It Monday. And of course, if you are local and you want to come take a fabulous class or two, we have two classes next Sunday, the 18th. Jeff from Royal Talons is flying in. He has sent beautiful supplies for you to play with. Holy smokes. We got this huge shipment, and that's just for you guys to play with during the class. So give us a call, sign yourself up. You do not want to miss it. And until Monday, everybody, have a great rest of your weekend. Bye.